Secretary Chris Wright, who is the Secretary of Energy, I believe. Yep, 17th Secretary of Energy. President Trump has made history with the signing of today's executive order launching the Genesis mission. We will harness American artificial intelligence to double U.S. research and development productivity within a decade. The future is here, and America is leading it. And this is an X article. Energy Department launches Genesis mission. From Washington, President Trump today issued an executive order to launch the Genesis mission, a historic national effort led by the Department of Energy. The Genesis mission will transform American science and innovation through the power of artificial intelligence, strengthening the nation's technological leadership and global competitiveness. The ambitious mission will harness the current AI and advanced computing revolution to double the productivity and impact of American science and engineering within a decade. It will deliver decisive breakthroughs to secure American energy dominance, accelerate scientific discovery, and strengthen national security. Throughout history, from the Manhattan Project to the Apollo mission, our nation's brightest minds and industries have answered the call when their nation needed them, said U.S. Secretary of Energy Chris Wright. Today, the United States is calling on them once again. Under President Trump's leadership, the Genesis mission will unleash the full power of our national laboratory supercomputers and data resources to ensure that America is the global leader in artificial intelligence and to usher in a new golden era of American discovery. The announcement builds on President Trump's executive order removing barriers to American leadership in artificial intelligence, that'll be linked, and advance his America's AI Action Plan, also linked, released earlier this year, a directive to remove barriers to innovation, reduce dependence on foreign adversaries, and unleash the full strength of America's scientific enterprise. Secretary Wright has designated Under Security for Science Dario Gil to lead the initiative. The Genesis mission will mobilize the Department of Energy's 17 national laboratories, industry, and academia to build an integrated discovery platform. The platform will connect the world's best supercomputers, AI systems, and next-generation quantum systems with the most advanced scientific instruments in the nation. Once complete, the platform will be the world's most complex and powerful scientific instrument ever built. It will draw on the expertise of roughly 40,000 Department of Energy scientists, engineers, and technical staff, alongside private sector innovators, to ensure that the United States leads and builds the technologies that will define the future. Yeah, but here's the thing. They're still not working on reinforcing our power grid to withstand any solar storms, any massive solar flares that the U.S., anywhere in the world could receive at any given time. One thing that comes to mind is the Carrington event, which happened back, I think, in the 1860s, maybe in the 1850s, which they said if that event were to happen today, it would wipe out virtually our entire electrical infrastructure, and we would essentially have to rebuild from scratch. So with them spending trillions of dollars developing AI, look, it's a great thing what they're doing. And I know solar activity, it's relatively low risk year in, year out, although it is a ticking time bomb. It's not a question of if, it's definitely a question of when. And look, it's been like 160 years since we've had a solar storm that powerful. So I'm not sure if we're overdue, but we're probably overdue for something that strong. And I would just hate to see something like that happen, something completely out of the blue, and then it wipes out all of this. Not only all of this, but everybody's lights would go out across the country. So yeah, it'd be nice to see them putting some money into reinforcing our electrical grid, which, it's going to be a massive, heavy investment, but I think that they have developed ways where they could get the electric grid to withstand something that, what is it, an X-class flare, M-class flare? I think it's an X-class flare from the sun. So they have ways. They just got to dump a ton of money into it. Anyway, the Genesis mission will focus on addressing three key challenges of national importance. American energy dominance. The Genesis mission will accelerate advanced nuclear fusion and grid modernization using AI to provide affordable, reliable, and secure energy for Americans. Advanced discovery science. Through DOE's investment and collaboration with industry, America is building the quantum ecosystem that will power discoveries and industries for decades to come. Ensuring national security. DOE will create advanced AI technologies for national security missions, deploy systems to ensure the safety and reliability of the U.S. nuclear stockpile, and accelerate the development of defense-ready materials. I don't know, man. It sounds like the government's getting a little bit too big for its britches by having all of this control, having control over the like by far the most advanced AI stuff, and plus like these what did they say 40,000 DOE scientists? I mean, what are they developing? And if they're inventing stuff, if they're creating stuff, I'm assuming that's just property of the government. I don't know. Maybe something to get into the weeds on, maybe on my off time at some point. Additional quotes for media. Undersecretary for Science and Genesis Mission Director Dr. Dario Gil, quote, "The Genesis mission marks a defining moment for the next era of American science. We are linking the nation's most advanced facilities, data, and computing into one closed-loop system to create a scientific instrument for the ages, an engine for discovery that doubles R&D productivity and solves challenges once thought impossible." Administrator of the National Nuclear Security Administration, Brandon Williams, quote, "The Genesis mission represents the next great chapter in an unparalleled opportunity for America's scientific and national security leadership. And building on decades of innovation and collaboration across our national laboratories, NNSA will leverage AI, quantum computing, and advanced data analytics that will strengthen our deterrence and ensure the United States maintains an unmatched strategic edge over our adversaries. Under President Trump's leadership, this mission will embody the very best of American ingenuity, turning science and innovation into security." Chair of the National Laboratory Directors Council, Dr. John Wagner, quote, "DOE's national laboratories are engines of discovery that keep the United States competitive and secure. The Genesis mission unlocks the full potential of these institutions by giving our scientists and engineers tools to work at the speed of innovation. Our laboratories have always risen to meet the nation's greatest challenges, and this initiative ensures we continue that legacy in the age of artificial intelligence." All right, that was a hell of an article. So yeah, they're rolling out with that. Yeah, get ready for warp speed.
If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe to the channel. Check out The Swamp, Monday through Friday at 11 p.m. Eastern, with segments dropping on the daily. Thank you for watching, and have a nice day.